going on, everybody? I've got something I want to talk to you guys about today, or ask you guys about, and this is particularly to all the women out there. You know, it's 2019, guys. More women are out riding and driving their own motorcycles every day now, a lot more than you've seen, you know, 10 years ago. And this one's for all the ladies out there that ride on the back of a motorcycle. I've got a question for you guys. You guys ever consider maybe driving your own bike? You know, what's the deal breaker on driving your guys' own bike? I mean, you guys are riding on the back of one. Tell me why you guys, I guess why you don't want to ride your own. I get it, you know, you can look around while you're riding on the back of one, but guys, there's more and more women out there driving their own bikes every day, and I gotta say, if I was a woman, I'd want to drive my own bike. I wouldn't want to be on the back of one that I couldn't control what was going on. So, you know, this is all to all the ladies out there that, you know, if you ride on one, seriously put a lot of thought in why you won't ride your own. Just think about it for a minute, and you know, I want some comments back on this. I want some feedback. I want to know why, if you're riding on the back of one, why you haven't considered driving your own yet. You know, I get it. There's a lot of people out there nowadays, a lot of women. You know, there's a lot of guys out there too that have never drove a manual vehicle before and all that stuff. But guys, it's not that hard to do. I mean, yes, at first, you know, you got to remember, pull your clutch in when you shift gears. You've got to well, that's really all you got to really worry about, is pull your clutch in when you're shifting gears and pull your clutch in when you're stopping. But now they're making automatic motorcycle, guys, where you could sit there and you don't even have to worry about shifting. I can't remember the exact makes and models, but I know like three-wheelers, if you wanted to actually, I don't like Can-Ams, but they got Can-Ams that are automatics. You know, they're kind of expensive, but I'm wanting to say Honda makes an automatic motorcycle. But seriously, girls, if you're riding on the back of one, think about driving one. It's so much funner. You guys will not believe how much funner it is to drive your own motorcycle than riding on the back seat of one. You know, I understand definitely on a sport bike. On a sport bike, I would definitely want to drive my own before I rode on the back of my bike. Some people need that. Some people need a year of riding on the back of one to get comfortable with one. I mean, it helps out. At least you know how to lean and everything. So I've never rode, I take that back. I've rode on the back of a bike before, not wanting to, but I have. Back in like 2006, when I actually went and bought my second sport bike I had to ride on the back of a sport bike. It was kind of homo, but you know, I had a helmet on and pants and all that. Nobody could tell if I was a female or not. So yeah, it was kind of gay, but it's all good. I don't like the nut to butt stuff, you know. That's the only time I've actually ridden on the back of one since I was a kid. But ladies, if you're out there riding on the back of one, just think about going and getting your own. They've got classes. I know here in Tennessee, you've got Pellissippi State College that has classes to get your motorcycle's license to help you learn how to ride, and so does Smoky Mountain Harley-Davidson. I know the cost of Smoky Mountain Harley-Davidson to take their class, which after you take their class, you do a written and you do your driving. You know, they pretty much teach you the basics. After you do that class, you take your paperwork to the DMV and give it to them, and there you got your license, and then you get 15% off on insurance or something like that. It's definitely worth it. I know it costs $300 though at Smoky Mountain, and they got it where it could be on weekends, or it could be during the week, I think is what it is. And anyway, yeah, I done forgot what I was talking about now. Oh yeah, Pellissippi, they've got theirs is pretty much only on weekends, but I think theirs is like 200 bucks. If I'm not mistaken, Smoky Mountain Harley-Davidson in Maryville, Tennessee, though, that $300, if you fail your that course or whatever, they let you do it one more time for free, is what I was told. I'm not 100% sure on that, guys, but I mean, pretty much the only way you could fail it is if you, I think, is if you drop the bike so many times, or if you just like flat out wreck, or if, I don't know. I've never, when I took mine back in 2006, we didn't have nobody in our class fail it. So if you guys, like I said, if you girls are riding on the back of a bike, you know, sport bike, cruiser, whatever it may be, have some confidence in your guys' self and go out there. And if you don't know how to drive a motorcycle, you know, if you can find someone that has a dirt bike or something, try that. You know, not much different. It's kind of different, really. It's, you know, street and dirt, but you know, or just, you know, put all your effort into learning how to do it. Go take the course. You know, find somebody that'll help work with you. Go get you a cheap starter bike, one that don't matter if it's been dropped already or whatnot. You don't want to go, it's like buying your first car when you first start driving when you're a teenager. You don't want to go out and buy a $30,000 car because you're going to probably drop it. Well, not a car, you're probably going to wreck it or hit something. On your first bike, you're probably going to drop it. So go out and buy something that's already got some scratches and dings on it and just use it to learn on. Turn around and sell it for somebody else to use it as a starter bike, and then go buy you a better bike. It's pretty simple. So girls, think about it. Go out. If you're on the back of one of these things, either a Harley or one of these, go get your own bike. Dang old Kappas. Anyway, what I was saying is, if you're on the back of one of these bikes, guys, girls, not guys, if you're on the back of one of these bikes, girls, go out and try your own. You know, ride safe, stay safe, guys. I'll catch you on the next video. Adios.